Hi everybody, welcome to this week's update. Hey, real quick, I wanted to go over our new hardwood line, the Naturally Aged Flooring Collection. Now this is a product that's exclusive to S&G in Northern California. There's a local distributor, or I should say the closest distributor is in Los Angeles. So we're stocking 10 SKUs, and there's about another 25 or so that can be special ordered. Now realize if we special order the 25, they're going to be shipped from Los Angeles, and that's probably going to take 3 to 5 working days. And also along with the special orders, you got to remember to charge freight, because there is a substantial freight charge driving it up from LA. Okay? Now in general, there's approximately 8 different series or collections within the Naturally Aged Flooring division. We have anything from smooth finishes to ones that are slightly hand scraped, to ones that are heavy chatter with all kinds of really neat and interesting looking scars or marks inside the wood. Okay, so real quick, let's take a look. We're going to start with the smooth series that we have approximately 4 or 5 different colors in. Okay, and most of the products are 1/2 inch thick, and the boards are 5 inches wide, and the length of the boards are anywhere from 1 foot to 5 feet. Now, when you see the actual boxes that all the products come in, first thing you're going to notice is that all the boxes are approximately 7 feet long. That means, or the reason why I should say, is because there's a lot of long boards that are up to 5 feet long inside those boxes. Now, if you've ever seen a number of the other products that we sell, say the Mannington or Armstrong, things like that, the boxes are only 4 feet long. And that's because they get a lot more yield out of the wood. Okay, it's harder to have a lot of long pieces because of the way the trees are cut and things like that. So it's a really good sign that when a customer buys hardwood and there's long boxes, traditionally that means that there's going to be more longer boards, which means it's a little bit of a nicer looking floor once it's installed, and it's more of a premium because the manufacturer has taken the time to make sure that they give the consumer long boards instead of just cutting everything a uniform length like 4 foot, putting it in the boxes and then stacking it on the pallets. Matter of fact, if you go to a lot of the big box stores, all the wood they sell is basically in 4 foot boxes because that's the easiest way for them to handle it and display it and distribute it is on 4 foot wide pallets. So that's something different with this manufacturer right off the get-go, a lot of long boards. Okay, but again, 1/2 inch thick, 5 inches wide, long boards, aluminum oxide and urethane surface, approximately 7 layers or 7 times being treated, UV cured. All the cores are Baltic birch, which is a little bit harder than poplar that a lot of the different manufacturers use. So there's a lot of good things, good selling features on this product. Right next to the smooth series, I'd like to have the classic series. Okay, whereas this is smooth, this one has just a slight hand scrape to it. So they kind of complement each other. And again, you have 4 or 5 different colors. Right below the classic series is the Timeless collection. Now the Timeless collection hits the price point. It's only a 3/8 inch thick birch. However, it's a great looking floor and it's being retailed at $3.99. So it's really a nice looking product, long boards, great finish, and I should say all the products have a lifetime wear-through warranty as well as a lifetime structure warranty. Okay, so plenty of warranty on it. Okay, if you look at the rack, I'd like to have the big samples up top and then the little checkout samples below. So they're easy to find. So obviously if we have the smooth collection here, we'd have the smooth samples right below. There is one series called the Wire Brush collection, which is really something I've never seen before. And if you feel it, it's kind of they've almost gone through with a wire brush and scraped out any of the soft wood out of the top of it. So it gives it a little bit of a unique feel to it, or unique roughness. It's kind of cool looking, only available in one color. So then we're going to slide over here where we have the Old World collection. The Old World collection is all eucalyptus as the species, which might be new to you when you're talking about hardwood. Eucalyptus is a little bit softer wood. It's about the same density as what oak is. However, with this product, it has so much character, kind of heavy chatter and things like that. even if it does dent, you're not really going to be able to tell because it has so much character to it. So we're stocking that in one that's a 7 and 5 inch wide board. That's really cool looking. So when you get that out on your display floor, you're really going to be impressed. Okay. And then next to that, we're going to have the naturally aged collection, as well as the historic collection down below. Now, as I was talking about the old world collection being eucalyptus, there's two colors of the historic collection. That's the 7 and 5/8. So actually you have a 5 inch wide, and then two colors come 7 and 5/8 wide. So you can kind of do the narrow board and wide board if you want to do that type of feature for the consumer. Okay. We also have a 6 inch wide maple that has the French bleed. That's also pretty nice looking. So there's a lot of selling features and benefits. Last week I emailed everyone kind of a PK sheet, if you will, with some of the different things. The moldings are 8 feet wide, so that's unusual in itself. Most moldings don't come that wide. So these guys, obviously 8 foot wide means it matches a sliding glass door with all one piece, or any large stairs or things like that, or step downs, all one piece, so you don't have to put pieces in, which is really kind of a nice selling feature. What else? On some of the sample packs, like this one, the Elm that we got, we're not going to be carrying it, or it might be discontinued. So the only thing, as you're putting up the samples, you want to double check the computer. The only thing that we're selling is what's in the S&G computer. The products are under HN, and the moldings are under H4. So other than that, that's about it. So I think it's going to be a great addition. Oh, all the stock for us, the 10 different colors, are going to be kept up in Rockland. So when Robert drives the transfer truck, he'll be backhauling the orders that you sell. So if you're down in San Jose, realistically, by the time Robert gets back on Thursday night, it's probably going to be close to 7 o'clock, something like that. So, you know, you're not going to be able to will call or have someone pick up the product realistically until Friday. So kind of keep that in mind if you're down in the Bay Area stores. So that's about it. It's really a nice looking thing. There is a website, www.naturallyagedflooring. They do not sell over the internet. They're a very large company. They're nationwide. And kind of what they strive for are large accounts like ours that will stock some of the product and then, you know, sell some special order that they'll job pack or send out, you know, smaller orders that they'll ship directly to the stores. But you know, you got to be kind of a really big guy to do business with these guys. So and again, we have an exclusive in Northern California, which is great. So okay, so enough about the naturally aged flooring. Talking about sales real quick. We're into the last week of the month, so we need to make those phone calls and close as many of those orders as we can. Actually, we're doing pretty well through the first 3 weeks of March, so thanks for the hard work and your efforts. One last thing in closing, I want to mention is never concede sameness. Okay? And what I mean by that is remember that we are the leaders in the industry. We do a whole bunch of stuff that most stores do not do. So keep working hard. Remind the consumers of that. You know, it's not bragging if you can back it up. So things like our lifetime warranties, the deals with our installers, how they're all licensed, bonded, insured. You know, most of them have a minimum of 10 years installation in the trades. Okay, so we don't really send out rookies or things like that. What else do? We have extended warranties on the products. We have customer service agents that do nothing but go out and take care of people's, or answer questions, take care of their problems, and things like that. We lend samples. We've been in business over 64 years. You know, I'm getting the sign that we're almost out of time. So anyways, you know the deal. If you need to, I can send out the value of S&G. But when I say that, sometimes I know everyone gets worried about the big box stores and things like that. But you got to tell the customers, hey, you know what? They got to be less money than us because they don't do what we do. You know, it's all about comparing apples to apples, and nobody gives the service or the aftermarket service that S&G does. That's why we're one of the largest floor covering stores in the nation. We're in the top 50 specialty retailer stores in the United States. We've been around for, like I say, over 64 years. There's a reason why. So, hey guys, thanks for your hard work. Keep selling strong. Let's finish March on a bang, and next week we'll be celebrating the top riders. Take care, everybody. Have a great week. Bye-bye.